Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. Today is going to be a story time, but this is going to be kind of a good and a bad, a funny and a sad, all put together. We're going to be talking about a very good friend of mine. We've known each other now, oh man, I'm going to shoot it out there, say 10, 11 years. And man, I'm going to say 6 years ago. Um, I was at home and I got a phone call from her. And at the time, she was going through chemotherapy for breast cancer. So at that time, we were not really close friends. We were kind of on the acquaintance, just going into the friendship kind of relationship. And I was at home and I got a phone call and it was her. And she was crying. And, I thought, oh no, don't tell me she's gotten bad news or, the chemo wasn't working. I was terrified. And I asked her what was wrong, and she just told me that she had to get out. She had to just not be at home because everything was just getting to her. So I said, okay, do you want to come over or something along that line? She says, no, I want to be out. I want to, come with me for a walk. Now, I happen to love Selena very much. She knows damn well that I don't like walking anywhere. Well, that's a lie. I do now, but then I was like 260 pounds. I was not active at all. I live in the city for a reason because I don't belong in the forest, okay? But she loves all that stuff. So, because she was crying and I felt so horrible for her because she sounded so sad, I said, okay, fine. Come on over. So she comes over and she says, I want to go on the rail trail. Now, for those of you who don't know what that is basically, you got to like climb an escarpment of sorts, and you're in the woods, and then walking with nature and everything, forest and bugs and everything. Now, bear in mind, I just told you she was still chemo, okay? So here she is with her baseball hat on because, of course, having gone through chemo for breast cancer, she had lost her hair. And little bitty thing because, she had dropped weight and the whole bit. And I'm looking at this lady and I'm thinking, you are not making it up that hill. And she's like, nope, I'm making it up the hill. Fine. No talking her out of it. She is as stubborn as could be. Selena, I love you, but you know it's true. So off we go to the forest. And we're going up the hill and I'm walking behind her and scared out of my mind because I'm like, what am I going to do if she can't make it? And scared and everything. We get up the hill. And I could see on her face that she's tired, but she keeps going. And we're walking. Now, bear in mind, there's other people that walk along this trail, and it's pretty long. Well, sister decides that now that she's in the forest and, at one with nature and the trees and the birds and all of this, that this is the time in full view of the public that she needs to go postal about how angry she is about having cancer. Now, I am a very supportive friend, and I am not here to say that cancer is not serious, because we all know it is. However, you have not seen, until you've seen a grown woman in the forest screaming and yelling and crying about how everything is so shit. Now, the other thing, she is the most beautiful, elegant lady you ever did meet. Swears like a sailor. Sound carries in the forest. Doesn't care a whit. People staring at her. So I'm like, oh crap. We're going to get arrested, or they're going to send somebody to take her away, because she's like a special kind of nuts by this point. So fine. I start cracking jokes because I don't know what else to do. Because I love this woman. I think she's awesome sauce, but I don't know how to comfort her. So there's the two of us walking through the woods. She's crying and laughing at the top of her lungs. People staring at us like we're crazy. And I'm sure many of them are looking at me, obviously when you look at me, you can tell that, I belong in the woods. And then the most amazing thing happens. I stopped and I looked at my friend who I thought was certified crazy by this point. And I realized that she's laughing. And yeah, it's loud, and yeah, she sounds certifiably nuts, but she's laughing. And I realized that, something really magical does happen when you're in the middle of nature. And I think the special thing that happened for me was I realized that it was nothing I said to her, and it was nothing that I did. And it really had nothing to do with me at all. That my friend just needed some time to be around life, to be in the center of something bigger than herself. And we spent many hours, not that day, but over a long time, many trips walking through that woods, even once she got better. And the one thing that I found there was peace myself. Because even though I still don't really like being in the forest with the bugs and the dirt and the little animals and all that stuff, anytime that you're feeling like the world is just giving you shit, I suggest that you do it. Go on a hike and just stand there in the middle of something so much bigger than you. And you realize, with all that beauty around you, how can you be sad? The good news is she recovered. the best news is she's still my friend. And the most excellent news is she hasn't asked me once to go into the forest with her again. And that is why we're still best friends. Love you, Selena. You guys, all of you, make sure that you either comment below, subscribe if you're new, send me an email, join me on Instagram or my Facebook page at the Neba Network, and you all have a great day. Love you all. Bye-bye.